Hello again all, this is Eatmopie, and this is the Pandaren Starting Zone Leveling Guide, Episode 2. When we left off in Episode 1, we were at Jojo Ironbrow. He's a bro. And he's going to give us a quest, and so is Asa. She has 2 for us. So let's get right into it. Now, I do want to point out really quickly that the Pandaren water on the back of this turtle is a little bit messed up. As you saw, I was turned into a skunk for stepping in that water, and now I'm being turned into a frog for stepping in this water. Yeah. And I thought my city water was bad. Okay, so when you enter the water and turn into a frog, these cranes will become aggressive. You just have to kill them. It's no big deal. Ideally, you can get these plants first. This area is another one. If there's a lot of people here, you're going to have to wait. So get the plants first, and then hop up onto the poles. You're going to have to fight 6 Pandaren, and then you have to bounce across. You'll see you have the little arrow to jump across, and ring the bell. And that's it. That's 3 quests, banging them right out. Now, one thing to note, when you do finish getting all the plants, you need to step out of the water so that you're not a frog before you can actually get onto the poles and start bouncing across them. Oh yes, female Pandaren, fear my magic. I will turn you into a frog! Or something. Anyway. So this quest is very easy. These things, they don't even really hit back. I think maybe I've been hit 1 time. You just beat on them. You find 6 of them. They respawn really quickly. There are a bunch of people in this zone right now. There was a big group when I started. I got ahead of them. And then I'm going to catch up to another group here shortly. And I believe that affects the spawn rate of mobs and quest items and all that. Very nice timing, trainee. Last one here. Jumped up just to take a beating. So there's a ton of little funny, subtle things that they have done in this zone. And maybe you'll pick them up. I'm not going to mention all of them because some of them I don't even catch. But if you see how I was standing on that pillar, I was doing my crane stance like the freaking Karate Kid. And they just do things like that, and it's funny to me, all the little references. I really do love this starting zone. There's so many little references and funny jokes and, you know, play on words that, you know, it just keeps you entertained. It's a good story, it's good questing, it just flows nicely, and that just adds to it. Anyway, you turn those all in. Turn the one to Jojo Ironbrow. Turn that one in first, then go to Asa. She's going to give you a new quest to go and talk to somebody. Old Man Lang, or Liang. Liang? Yeah, we'll go with Liang. Now, I'm not 100% sure, because I'm not a major lore buff, but isn't Liang the name of the guy who rode the turtle and explored the world? I think he's one of the lore walker stories, but I think his name was Liang, and I know for a fact that this turtle that we're riding on was his turtle. You know, it's just 10,000 years into the future yeah, it's a 10,000-year-old turtle or something along those lines. Anyway, Old Man Liang gives you 2 quests. Come down here and kill 6 striders, and then you need to go and steal a pearl. Now these little striders, they seem like a breeze, but they do an ability that I cannot pronounce. Phlogiston, whatever that is. It does a fair amount of damage. So if you get 3 of them and you don't get out of the way of that, you're going to die. So be aware. Just watch out for that, because dying wastes time, and time is money. No, just dying sucks. Okay, got him. Now down to the pearl. It's in the middle of this pool here in a giant clam, and it's guarded by a big named mob. Feng Shi. Now, I try to be slick like a boss and quaking palm him and just ninja it, and this time it doesn't work. I've done it that way in the past. You don't actually have to kill him if you can pull that off, or if somebody happens to be fighting him in front of you. All you need to do is get the pearl and get the F out of there. Once you grab that pearl, you'll see that your old man Lang, the turn-in, is down here in this little pagoda. It's really close. Turn those 2 quests in. He'll give you another one. All you do is you jump on these little blue spots, and it will basically teleport you. You don't have to move at all once you get onto the first blue spot. You're going to go and meet the water elemental. Now somebody's already up here, but it's sort of phased. You have to use your quest item in the middle of this pond, and then you can see the water elemental. And you get a new quest. Asa wants you to play with Shu, the water elemental, and he's my favorite of all the ones that you do meet. Now there's really nothing to this quest. You just have to be fairly quick. There's going to be like bubbly water areas on the water, and you just need to stand inside of those, and after a few seconds it'll shoot you up in the air. You have to do that 5 times. And that's it. That's the quest.
I have to admit, that looked pretty fun.
Damn right that was fun. Anyway, that's it. Turn that in. Ace is going to give you another quest to go to the farm. The Dailo Farmstead. This is the next quest hub. And the first time I did this I didn't realize it. I just ran all the way there because it's fairly far away. You can take a cart. There's a cart driver sitting over here right in front of this pagoda. And he's waiting for you to come and borrow his yak and cart. And you should do that because it just takes you straight to the next hub where you need to go. It's also a very good time to show off some emotes because Pandaren have the best.
If you have the time. It is said, if you cannot beat them, join them. I say, if you cannot beat them, keep them. Because they will be expecting you to join them, so you will have the element of surprise. Hey! You look like you've lost some weight. That's terrible. Have a dumpling. Teach a man to fish, and he is fed for a day. He's fed. I messed it up, but we just make this stuff up anyways.
And that's it. The Dailo Farmstead. The yak drops you off way before he needs to. He walks right past the quest to turn in, but he dropped you off at the edge of town because it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I tried to get some of those emotes in there, but it's really hard to hear over that stupid cart, and I don't have any way to turn it down. Okay, here's G, and then we get another quest over here. Both the quests are in the same area. We need to kill 10 vermin, which are like giant rat mobs, and we need to steal back the stolen fruit, or vegetables. Vegetables. Yeah, turnips, carrots, and pumpkins, which are all odd colors. I'd imagine it has something to do with the water that turns people to skunks and frogs. Now, there is a method to my madness here. When I do this, I go all the way to the turnip area, and I pick those up first because it's the farthest away, and you can kill a few vermin on the way. And then I head all the way back to the carrot cave, and then that takes you to a secret little area that I found to get your pumpkins, and basically you'll end up getting enough mobs in between there to finish both quests and items to finish both quests and just head right back to town and turn them in. It's just a nice, efficient path to take. And that's what I do. Now, as you see, these vermin have, like, casting abilities. Some do breath, some do another thing. But it can really hurt you. So you gotta watch out for that. Don't stand in bad stuff. Because as I said before, dying sucks.
That ability is not ready yet. Not ready yet. I cannot do that yet. That ability is not ready yet. Not ready yet.
And I'm getting pretty close to dying here. I'm looking for a potion. I don't have any. You don't get any in a Pandaren starting zone. Especially when you don't loot anything.
I cannot do that yet. That ability is not ready. I cannot do that yet. Not ready.
Anyway, this is the Carrot Cave, and you'll notice it is not like any of the caves in Cataclysm. You know, well, it's not like a lot of the caves in Cataclysm. There are some that are similar. So people might just completely bypass this. So you just run in here, you get all your carrots in here, you get a few mob kills, and then when you come out the other side, it's the pumpkin land. And there's plenty of pumpkins right in that area, and the last couple vermin that you'll need to finish your quest.
That ability is not ready. I cannot do that. That ability is not ready. Not ready.
Now, how did they get the giant carrot? Is it like some kind of mutated experiment that these little rat monsters made? Or is there something sinister going on here? I just don't know.
Not ready yet. I cannot do that yet. That ability is not ready. I cannot do that yet. That ability is not ready. I need to get closer. Not ready yet. That ability is not ready yet. Not ready yet. I cannot do that yet. That ability is
Yeah,
not
definitely blaming the water supply on the funky colored pumpkins.
chugga 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 chugga. Woo wah! I am out of the
What are you doing chasing me, little rat monster? I'll put you to sleep. I really do hate rats, and I really don't like the vermin at all. And they're scattered throughout Pandaria. There's just millions of them. It's too bad there's no title for like the Vermin Slayer or Vermin Exterminator, something like that, because I would totally work hard to get that. Just killing the shit out of these nasty rat monsters.
Is the will to act. It's good to see you.
Hooray, Blackout Kick! I'm not a gimp anymore. Blackout Kick's awesome. Now you're gonna get a few quests here. One more from G, and then Jojo has a quest as well. They're both in the same area, over here by this little water wheel type deal. So actually it's a couple, not a few. So you need 12 boards. You get 2 in every stack. You can see them glowing, shimmering on the ground. I'm going to try not to fight too much over here. There is a named mob. You do not have to kill him. All you have to do is loot the mallet that is behind him. So if somebody else is killing him, feel free to ninja the mallet. Or if you're really, really slick like I am, you can put that sucker to sleep and just ninja it and get the hell out. Yes, like a sir. You won't be touching me with your grody rat fingers. Anyway, you get the mallet, you get your 12 pieces of wood, and you head back to town. Well, the Dilo farmstead.
What do you need? Goodbye.
So you turn those in, and you use the mallet on your next quest to try and wake up the Earth Elemental, which still isn't working. So you get another quest to go and talk Shu into being a funny guy and waking up the Earth Elemental with a ball of water to the face.
The greatest virtue is the will to...
So that's it. Shu blasted him in the face and woke him up. He didn't like it very much. Turn that into G. G has another quest to go back to the Temple of Five Dawns and speak with Master Shang. So we're going to go talk to our little yak cart buddy and head back that way.
I will sing for you the love song of my people. Come and get it! Sweet thing, I'm a romance all three of your kingdoms. Meditate on that. Yeah, I will tap that cake. Hey, hot stuff. Wanna try breeding in captivity? Do you know Kung Fu? 'Cause your body is kicking. Woo woo! Chugga 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 chugga. Woo woo!
And yeah, if you didn't notice, there are two different trainee modes for Pandaren. They have the Kung Fu one and that one. That just makes them a little bit more awesome. So here we are back at the temple. Turn that quest in, get a new one, and ride in a tornado up to meet G. He apparently rode in the tornado before us, somehow. But, yeah. So I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that statue in the fountain is Liang, the explorer, on his giant turtle, which has become the island that we're riding on, like I said before. Kind of neat little lore fact, or I think a lore fact. Now if you're in a hurry, you don't have to wait for G. He has some magic ability to get there faster than you no matter what. But he does have some funny sayings if you continue to click on him, even though they've adjusted him a bit.
It's good to see you. Welcome. The time to act is always now. The Huao Jin have a way of dealing with people like you. It involves fists. The greatest virtue is the will to act. It's good to see you. I'm with you. Welcome. It's good to see you.
You have the eyes of one who has fallen.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, they changed it a little bit. But some nice music anyway. And if you do have the opportunity to just take your time through this zone, it is beautiful. I mean, they really have done just an amazing job. If you go down those stairs that we just skipped, there's some lore items happening down there. There's a lore walker who is speaking and telling a story. Something worth looking at, but it's not part of the main thing. It's almost like an Easter egg. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's something that you have to make an effort to go and see. So that's about it. You turn this quest in, and you get 3 more throughout this little town. You can see I'm right around 40 minutes played time right now, and that's where we're going to end it for episode 2 of the Pandaren Starting Zone Speed Leveling Guide. This is Eatmopie. I hope you've been entertained. We'll see ya.
Until next time.
What wisdom do you seek?
I cannot do that yet. Not ready yet.
This video is part of the Way movement. Learn more at tgn.tv.